Welcome to this tutorial on microphone types. There are many different types of microphone, including those intended for specific applications such as film and video, live performance, broadcast and studio-based recording and music production. It is possible to categorize microphones in a number of ways. For example, according to the electronic design of their transducers, or their form factor, or their intended applications. However, in this video we will simply summarize the most common types and their individual design rationale, tonal characteristics and recording applications. We will start with types not normally used in the recording studio and end with the three types that are, namely studio dynamic, studio capacitor and ribbon. Contact mics, also known as pickup or piezo mics, are used primarily to amplify acoustic instruments in live performance. A common example is a piezo pickup mic fitted to the bridge of an electroacoustic guitar. They pick up sound vibrations, typically from the body of an instrument, and process the signal through a specialist preamplifier to produce an acceptable quality of signal. They are small and unobtrusive and allow a performer to move freely around the stage, but they cannot reproduce the complete timbre of an instrument accurately. Most lavalier mics employ a miniature back electric transducer and are designed to be small and unobtrusive. They are primarily used by television announcers and video presenters. They are rarely used in the recording studio. Shotgun mics are primarily used for video and film, where it can be challenging to place a mic close to the action. They can pick up sound from a very narrow range of angles over a long distance. Placing microphones close to a source is rarely a problem in the studio, so shotgun mics are almost never used for studio recording. Dynamic microphones are favoured by most singers for live performance due to their extreme cardioid directionality, lack of handling noise, general robustness, and because they do not require phantom power. Dynamic microphones optimised for live performance are designed to emphasise the frequency range inhabited by the human voice and minimise the feedback from the PA system. They are not generally used in the studio because the sound they produce can lack high frequency detail and transparency. Manufacturers are increasingly developing handheld capacitor microphones which have the ergonomic and practical characteristics of handheld dynamics, but with an improved frequency response. There are few compelling reasons to favour these kinds of mics over conventional studio capacitor mics in the recording studio. Due to their ability to withstand high sound pressure levels, studio dynamic mics have traditionally been used for recording electric guitar cabinets, snare and bass drums. Like their live performance counterparts, they lack high-end detail, but this is rarely an issue with these kinds of sources. Dynamic microphones are covered in greater detail in a separate video tutorial. Studio capacitor microphones are capable of the widest and flattest frequency response of all microphones and can capture incredible detail. They are favoured for a wide range of applications. Many models have switchable polar patterns, making them excellent all-rounders and the first choice for those with a limited budget. Models with large diaphragms are preferred for recording vocals because they can produce a larger-than-life sound which flatters many singers, but they are also used for a wide range of other sources and as overheads. Small diaphragm designs excel at reproducing sound with transparency and detail and are also used for a wide range of applications. There are no rules about how capacitor mics should be used, and experimentation is encouraged. Capacitor microphones are covered in greater detail in a separate video tutorial. Although available, stereo microphones are not often used in the studio, most engineers preferring to use two matched mono capacitor or ribbon microphones arranged so as to pick up a stereo image. A typical application is for drum overheads and orchestral recordings in acoustically sympathetic rooms. There are a number of popular techniques for recording a stereo image with multiple mics, including middle and side, coincident XY pairs, employing cardioid or figure of 8 directionality, and spaced omnis. Before quality capacitor microphones became widely available in the 1950s, ribbon microphones were the first choice of professional recording engineers. They are favoured for their smooth and flat mid-range frequency response up to 15 kHz, above which their sensitivity drops dramatically. They can be useful for taming excessively trebly sources or recording instruments without high frequency detail, such as electric guitar cabinets and brass instruments. Ribbon microphones are covered in greater detail in a separate video tutorial. The script for this tutorial, along with accompanying images, can be found at our website projectstudiohandbook.com. We suggest you subscribe at our YouTube channel and join our mailing list at our website to receive notification of new videos, blog posts and subscriber-only extras. Thanks for watching.